It's time for our Nailers Profile, and tonight we talk with goaltender Alex Dorio. And Alex, your third pro season, and this year it kind of feels like more of a normal year for you, getting a chance to go to the main camp first, and then to Wilkes camp, and ultimately here. How's season number 3 treating you so far?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been pretty normal compared to last year. Just having a camp in September was pretty cool, and having a normal summer compared to last year. Having main camp. Then we went to Wilkes and then here, so it was great. And I think the beginning of the season has been good for me.
You're coming off of what's probably been your best stretch as a pro, and probably most confidence too, as you got a chance to go play for Wilkes-Barre Scranton for a good chunk of games at the end of the year. Nice big winning record for you. What did that do for you going into this year?
I think I just proved myself that I can do it. I can be in this league and can perform also. So I think it helps me, especially this year, for my confidence. Just being in and out every day, just playing my game and knowing that I can do the job.
What's it like now that you've had a chance to see a lot of games at the AHL level, kind of comparing the two levels? Because obviously people will say, well, there has to be maybe a lot better shooters at the AHL level than there at the ECHL level, but I've also heard the other side of the equation where the defense can be a lot more structured too. What do you notice?
Yeah, for sure. I think the defense structure is a little bit better over there, but I would say the talent is pretty much the same thing here than over there. For sure, they're gonna make better plays sometimes, but the overall game is, yes, it's faster, but there's not a big change compared to being here.
What's the communication for you like in the net and dealing with sometimes switching with new teammates, them learning your style, how you like to play the puck, how you like to see shots, and sometimes how they like to play different things?
I think it's only like it's in practices. You start building a chemistry with your teammates in practices, especially demons. They're the players that communicate with me the most during games. So I think if we start as soon as we can in practices, when games are coming up, everybody's ready and we're all on the same page.
Are you a guy that likes a heavy workload? Because I look back, saw a lot of shots when we were with the St. John Sea Dogs. I see when you play against a team like a couple of years ago, Cincinnati really seems to get you zoned in, focused, and you seem to play well under those situations. And almost like a 3-and-3 wouldn't even rattle you.
Yeah, I think I got used to it to get a lot of shots, especially when I was in junior in St. John. I had the weekends with 100 shots in two games, so just getting used to it. So when it comes to the same kind of games here, I'm just ready for it. I know what to expect, and it's always fun to get a lot of shots compared to having a game with like 12 or 15 shots.
What was it like for you a couple of weekends ago? You play the Friday night game in Toledo, you get a nice big win, and then you've got to go all the way up to Wilkes-Barre on Saturday, get in, back up, and then there was even a chance that you were going to come all the way back here for the Sunday game. What kind of a whirlwind was that?
It was a big weekend for me. Coming back from Toledo at 4 o'clock, then I woke up the next morning at 9, leaving at 10, and got a flat tire not even midway over there. So I was by myself, just switching the tire, get into the garage to get it fixed. Then I arrived in Wilkes. I think it was like 5:30. The game was at 6. Sit on the bench, watch the game. Then I was on the road again the day after, and I tried to make it to the game, but because it was a 4 o'clock game, it was pretty tight. But it was it was a pretty big weekend for me. So when the days off came in, really relaxed, and I chilled the 2 days.
Was it a little bit satisfying for you too, knowing that the Penguins organization watches what you do there and knows that you are going to do literally anything you can to make sure that you can help whatever team it is?
I think hopefully I think they see that I want to do anything in my power just to help any team in the organization, and for the rest we'll see. And I will keep doing this for the rest of the season.
Is it a different year for you? I know a lot of your teammates go year by year with their contracts, but the fact that it's your third year on your NHL deal, does that mean anything different to you, or is it just keep on plugging away?
Yeah, I don't want to think about it. We'll see. Like that's things that I can control for what's coming up next. So I just trying to think game by game, being the best goalie as I can, and then at the end of the season, we'll see what's gonna happen.
What's your favorite thing about this team? What do you like from your seat, which is a different seat than anybody else gets? You get to see this develop right in front of you.
The team, the chemistry that we have in this team. I think we have a special team. Guys are playing for each other, like they want to win for Derek too. So I think we have a special team, and when everybody's going to be back and healthy, I think it's going to be great.
I know obviously from a personal standpoint you want to play the best that you can, but from a team standpoint too, what would it mean to get a chance to play in some playoff games this year?
I think it will mean a lot, especially for a lot of guys. They didn't have a lot of playoff games, so just get that confidence and get those games into their career will help them a lot, I think, going forward.
Very good, Alex. I really appreciate a few minutes of your time. We love having you here in Wheeling, and we hope you continue to put those wins on the board.
Thank you.
Alex Dorio, goaltender for the Wheeling Nailers, on our intermission coverage. More coming your way next on the Nailers Broadcast Network, presented by Main Street Bank.